Hello everyone, welcome to episode 27. Before we get started with the channeling, I just want to invite you all to remember to breathe. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the intensity of the energies right now. And I know we've got some eclipses and equinoxes and things like that coming up, so that's something I'm practicing for myself. Much love.
A viewer asks, is marijuana a positive or negative tool for spiritual growth?
Dear one, this depends upon where you are on your spiritual journey, how you use the substance, how you disengage after using the substance. Many people use this and other substances as a shortcut to access higher frequencies, or frequencies that simply help them to feel good. If used in this way, it is a detriment in the long run, dear ones. If used with a knowing of how to engage with the substance and how to clear or clean your field after using the substance, it can be beneficial with short bits of usage. Dear ones, I would add a caution in using this or any substances. Each substance has its own energy, its own imprint, its own programs. Fully understand that when you engage in any substance, just as you would be engaging in a relationship with another being, you are susceptible, if not aware, of how to use. You are susceptible to taking on these energetic signatures, these imprints, the programs of the substance. Keep in mind that each substance has its own frequency, its own vibration. And when you engage with a substance, you attach yourself to that frequency, to that vibration. Each substance has an origin. When you engage with a substance, you engage with the origin of that substance. And in some cases, especially with marijuana, you are feeding the origin with your energy once you make the connection, if you do not disconnect in the proper manner. As always, dear ones, it is wise to tune into your own wisdom, your own bodies, to honestly check in about what is right for you and what is not.
Which substance is of the highest frequency in its origin?
The first answer I wanted to give you, dear ones, is that the highest frequency substance is love. But this channel said people are not going to consider love a substance. And so I shall give a second answer, which is pure water. Yes, water can be contaminated, but in its purest form, this would be the substance of highest purity, of highest vibration.
A viewer asks, can you put a number in hertz on the frequency required to dematerialize and ascend?
Dear ones, there is more dependent upon dematerialization and ascension than the number in hertz. And so it will vary from person to person. I will give you a range. The minimum frequency required in hertz is 333, all the way up to 1000 hertz.
What is the frequency in hertz that humans are currently experiencing here on Gaia as the frequency of Gaia?
Gaia is currently about 260 hertz. And by the end of this month, dear ones, according to our current timeline, she shall be closer to 288.
A viewer asks, which miracles did Jesus actually perform recorded in biblical times?
Dear ones, most of what you read in the Bible are very close depictions of what Jesus performed. There are some details that have been changed through human interpretation. But most of what you have read is quite close to truth. I would like to add, dear ones, that Jesus came to set a template for what is possible for all. As you read about these miracles performed by Jesus, and you feel that spark within your own being, that knowing within your heart, there shall be a time, dear ones, where you will be doing all of these things and more, and they will not even be considered miracles, they will be considered common everyday experiences. Some of you in human incarnation will see this in your lifetime, in this incarnation, dear ones. That is the timeline we are currently working with, and it is going quite well.
Is there anything else Prime Creator would like to share with those watching this video at this time?
Dear ones, many of you are wondering, what % of critical mass are we now at? It is so close to 95%, dear ones. It is more than 94%. I congratulate you, dear ones, for holding the light, for allowing and surrendering, for cultivating peace within your beings. It is because of you, the light workers, who have worked so diligently for so long, that we are very quickly arriving at critical mass. Critical mass is the percentage needed in order for a shift to occur on this planet, a grand shift, to be specific. As I have conveyed before, it is 95% of souls that need to be awakened. Yes, there are other definitions of critical mass. However, in order for this grand shift to be sustainable, we need a very strong number to carry forth after the shift. And no, not all beings with awakened souls understand consciously or intellectually that they are awakened. This is something that occurs at a soul level, with enough of their human aspect engaged, that it is considered that they are awakened souls. And so, as we near critical mass, dear ones, I invite you, as this channel conveyed in the beginning of this video, to breathe. Some of you are feeling large amounts of excitement. Some of you are feeling large amounts of pain. Some of you are feeling large amounts of emotion. Yes, now as everything speeds up, as polarity increases, the feeling may be quite intense. And so it is very important, now more than any other time that I have conveyed, to be gentle to yourselves. Nourish your physical beings. This does not mean dull your senses with frequencies that take the edge off, so to speak. This means mastering your sensitivities, mastering what you are now feeling. And by mastering, I mean allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to be, allowing yourself to move through this experience, allowing the experience to occur without any resistance from your ego. Yes, you may not understand everything. You may have questions about much that is unfolding. That is okay. Find peace in the misunderstanding. Find a place of calm within your being. Remember who you are as love and light, why you are here on the planet at this time. The light that you are here to embody and share, the love that you are at your core. Great times of change are upon humanity now, dear ones. Remember that I am with you. Remember that your guides and the light realm are here to assist you in any way that you need or desire. Ask for their assistance. Ask for what it is you need. At this time of mastery, they are not here to dull your senses, but they can assist in soothing your emotional, mental, physical, and spiritual bodies. Many of you are experiencing the feelings of being ungrounded. Please understand, dear ones, as the frequencies are rapidly raised on this planet and more gamma waves come to your planet and into your beings, you may feel sensations in your body that you have not experienced before. You may feel ungrounded and not quite sure which way is up and which way is down. Trust, dear ones. Your bodies are adjusting to these new frequencies. Some of you will begin to feel things that you have not before. Yes, some of you are quite sensitive and have been feeling for a long time. For some of you, this feeling will now open up, and it may be confusing as you have been fairly stable and steady before. Call upon those who understand what it is to feel, for they have great assistance to offer you. You know, dear ones, that this channel engages with your comments on these videos. Reach out and ask for support. There are many who watch these videos who have techniques to offer you. You are truly a community, dear ones. Yes, there are the naysayers. Even they are attracted to these frequencies. They just do not understand. This does not take away from the community that has been established through this channel and through you, the viewers, dear ones. And so interact with each other. Ask questions, offer techniques and tools. It is time to come together, dear ones. It is time to support each other in greater and greater ways. For those attracted to the frequencies of these videos are the forerunners the pioneers. And you especially are not meant to travel this journey alone. You are meant to travel together. Share your love with each other. I thank you, dear ones, for your service. And from the heart of creation, I offer you my love. It will be coming to you in many ways, dear ones. Open your arms, open your hearts, open your beings, and receive. You have been giving for eons of time. Let us now claim the balance. Open your beings and receive, dear ones. Receive. Thank you, dear ones. Thank you, Prime Creator. So beautiful. On the note of receiving, I would like to offer something that I say for myself, because as a sensitive being, in the past I have been scared to receive, because when I receive everything. And so what I've learned to do is, using the violet flame, I put a filter, so to speak, on my receiving. So it goes something like this. I receive only that which is for my highest good and for my highest alignments. All else is transmuted as soon as it hits my field. And that way I'm only receiving the highest frequencies into my experience and into my field. And that's made a lot of difference for me. I've even attracted higher frequencies and higher level beings into my everyday life and experience. And that's been amazing. So I offer that to you as something that could possibly help you. Also, on the note of supporting each other, you may have seen a video where I invited you into an online course. I created a course so that us sensitive beings have some tools and techniques to manage and even master our empathy and our sensitivities. So you can check out that video if that's something that calls to you. And the course is online, it's up and running, it's ready and waiting to receive you if that's something that calls to you. Much love. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for all you do and for who you are.